stand, and gentlemen, remove your cap for the posting of the colors. To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated, and gentlemen, please do place your caps.
Good morning. First, I would like to give honor to God, all the parents, Dr. Mabry, teachers, and everyone else in their prospective places. My name is Ashana Hargrave, and I'm the senior class secretary. Today, I have the honor of giving the inspirational speech. I would like to start by saying congratulations to everyone sitting here today. Class of 2017, we made it. Through all the stumbling blocks and obstacles, we continued to move forward and never gave up. Today, I would like to leave you with this message: stop making excuses. I am not only talking to you, but I'm talking to me as well. We as a class have to stop blaming other people for our shortcomings. Deep inside, we know that we are the reason why we're not winning. The key to success is to stop wasting time. Yes, we all have set goals and lives and try to reach them, but what are we actually doing to try to reach them every moment, every hour, every second? From the nerds, to the jocks, to the cool kids, to the kids that stay to themselves, we each have our own destiny. Everyone here is not going to walk the same walk. You have your own path. But one thing is for sure, we are going to do great things. For example, Clarissa Ruffin, she's going into the Navy. Jada Leary, she's going into the National Guard. William Lambert, he will be attending Bruton Parker. Maria Hernandez, Alexis Zarowski, and Allison Maddox will be going to cosmetology school. Brianna Ferguson will be attending Savannah State University. Kahari Burton will be attending Miles College, and the list goes on and on. Today, as we go our separate ways, class of 2017, I want you to remember, although our future paths may vary, we all come from the same house, the dog house. That is the path that we travel together, so that makes us a family. Even though sometimes our family is dysfunctional, I know that the fact that we love each other. And as Dr. Mabry said, great things come from South Augusta, great things come from Lumpkin Road, and great things come from Butler High School. Thank you.
morning. We are gathered here on this wonderful morning to celebrate and validate the graduation of the class of 2017. I am Cartiana Jones, the Vice President of the senior class, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak today. On behalf of the entire class of 2017, I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the George P. Butler Comprehensive High School class of 2017. I want to thank all parents, family, and friends for their love and constant support. I would also like to thank the members of the Butler High School faculty and staff for their guidance and patience. We truly owe all that we are. High school has been an unforgettable journey that has prepared us for the future, whatever it may hold. These past 4 years have involved some of the most memorable and influential moments of our lives. Individually, our experiences here are unique, but together we share a common bond as members of the class of 2017 and soon to be the graduates of our illustrious high school. I am filled with excitement and anticipation as the next stage of our lives begins, but without the support of our parents or guardians and our teachers, we may not have made it to this day. They have been there, for us since the beginning, guiding us, helping us, and watching us grow. They have witnessed us mature into responsible young adults. So let's give them all a round of applause. Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7 says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus." Throughout our whole high school experience, all of us has had a fear that prevented us from reaching our full potential. We've become so anxious of the possible failures instead of being focused on the possible accomplishments. When we release those fears, that's when we become successful. For example, DeAndre Barton was named the Region Basketball Player of the Year. Tarion Coleman, one of our most athletic students, has earned 6 state medals, including 2 gold in track. Anaya Badger, my sister from another mother, has been accepted into Penn State University and Howard University. And Joel Jones, my brother from another mother, is pursuing his professional boxing career. Now think about it. If they remained fearful and felt like they would fail, would they have attained those accomplishments? Class of 2017, remembering anything that you do as you go forward. Be patient, be prayerful, and most importantly, push past your fears and receive the success that awaits you. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome all, and most importantly, Butler High's class of 2017. Well guys, we've waited 2,340 days for this special moment, and it's kind of embarrassing we all had to wear the same outfit for it. My name is Kalia Turner and I'm your salutatorian. When I found out I was salutatorian, I was elated. That is, until Ms. Rocker said, "You have to give a speech, Turner." My happiness turned into fear. Then I was beyond terrified as the day approached. I tried my hardest to get out of it, but nothing worked. See, I was always that shy student. I walked the halls with my head hung low. So having to give this speech in front of all you beautiful people had me shaking in my boots. I didn't know what to talk about. The one thing that came to mind was our very own Butler beads. Be on time, be prepared, be successful, be respectful, and be on task. Those B's were used to help us to prepare for our classes and to reach our goal. So I came up with some B's to carry with us to reach our future goals. The first B I have is to be unique. So many people in our generation worry about being like someone else or comparing themselves to others. I remember how Anaya Badger uniquely thought of being Kevin Gates for Celebrity Day, tattoos, grills, and all. Or how Joel Jones would have a distinguished style of the day, like he would wear his jeans with one pants leg up and one down. He loves his exclusive style without worrying about what others wear. This is like many others in our class. Being unique is a good thing that will help us to stand out as a doctor, chef, actor, or even a franchise owner. You can each be a standout in your career walking with your head held high and confidence through the roof from Butler class of 2017. The next B is be persistent. Persistence is defined as continuing firmly in a course of action despite difficulty or opposition. The Urban Dictionary defines it as a person who is very unwilling to fail. We made it all the way to graduation, the ultimate high school goal, aside from passing Ms. Parsons' class. You are here at your graduation, whether it was you who wanted it so badly, your mom or dad, your favorite teacher, your annoying teacher, your best friend, or even just an associate. You were persistent and you made it. I wasn't always persistent, but I knew I just could not give up. When I wanted to give up, there was always someone there to slap my hand and say, don't do that. If it wasn't my parents, it was Miss Bean, or Miss Abadi, or Mr. Dukes, or good friends like Jayana Patterson, who was always there with the yeah right, only to next ask me to explain work to her. I would like to thank all my friends, family, teachers, and Ron, who helped me during high school to realize that failure was not an option. So persistence helped not only me, but all of us to get here to this bittersweet day of leaving high school behind, only to start over in the real world. The final B I came up with is to be focused. Focus on getting to your next big goal of life, whether it's on to higher education at a prestigious university or community college, joining the military, or entering the workforce. For example, we all love selfies, trying to get the right picture, the perfect lighting, and the best smile. But you also must wait on the camera to focus on that great shot. If it isn't focused, the picture is going to be blurry, and then you have to start over. After the camera has focused, you snap the picture, and it's ready for an award-winning caption. And finally, it's time to post the picture. The decision to get cute and take the picture is the same as deciding to set goals to reach. Picking the best outfit, the right lighting, how to smile and pose are the actions that you take to reach the goal, just like taking the time to study or going that extra mile at work. Waiting for the camera to focus is the same time for you to focus on the actions to reach the goal. Now it's time. Say cheese and click, the perfect selfie. In other words, the goal was met. The most important part was the focusing. It is the same for the most important part of reaching our future goals, being focused. Before I sit down, I would like to share a portion of a poem with you. It is called The Man Who Thinks He Can by Walter Winter. It reads, if you think you're outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. So you don't have to be the best in society to win. Just be unique, be persistent, and be focused. Be the one who thinks you can, and you will be the best. Thank you to everyone.
Good morning, class of 2017. My name is Tiara Ankles, not ankles. Please remember that. Who's ready to graduate? I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces sitting before me and in the crowd. I would like to say that I am elated to be graduating with all of you on this day of May 25th. We all started from the bottom, and now 4 years later, we're here. As you all may know me, I'm not much of a talker. I tend to summarize and get straight to the point, especially if I feel like the conversation is one-sided due to my excited blabbering about cartoons. I swear, if there was a major in cartoon politics, I would do so good. This is probably the second time I have written more than 800 words thanks to the Keystone Project. Instead of talking about how William Shakespeare projected greed into a story about a once humble man and his wicked wife who ultimately kills herself due to the guilt of turning her husband into a monster, which may have possibly led to Kendrick Lamar's Be Humble. Or talking about my personal experience for the past 4 years in leading to nodding heads and yawns, I would rather talk about all of us as a collective whole. That way you will all be included in this roast. We have shown George P. Butler High School we have the endurance, determination, and passion to succeed not only in our academic careers, but our daily lives as well. We've made it through midterms, breakups, the second breakups, the one, and economics. As a class, we made it through practically everything together. I know that if I or anyone else had trouble with an assignment or personal situation, there was always be somewhere there with an open ear to listen. If you had a math class like my own, you would receive help even when you swore up and down that you were right and didn't need it. But you did, and you were thankful. Even though I mostly sat alone at peer tutoring, we helped each other understand the standards in times of confusion and frustration. We all played our remarkable and unique personalities in and out of the classroom. Usually out of it, but I think we behaved fairly well. I became friends with the most unlikely people, like Clarissa Ruffin. Butler consists of all kinds of special people like Clarissa. From comedians, tutors, artists, and leaders. The list goes on, but the most important thing Butler has created is a family. I'm sure all of you have heard the saying, blood is thicker than water, but that is not the full saying. The full saying goes, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, and I believe that. You cannot pick your family, but you can pick your friends, who then eventually become like family. Then you regret it because they're eating you out of house and home, but you still love them because you built that relationship with them. There are always shoulders or arms or shirts to cry and snot all over. There are teachers who can share your life story with, and they listen and understand because they've been through that. We had moms, aunties, grandmas, third cousins twice removed who still showed up to the reunion but disappeared for the rest of the year. It's always gave me this bittersweet feeling to know that there are people who would beat someone up for me if necessary. I'm sure some of you may have done it. Another thing I love about this family is our ability to laugh and still have a good time together in the face of this stressful year. We may fight, but that's what families do. I'll miss the sudden cafeteria applauses and the classroom debates and those I'm dropping out, but still coming to school faithfully. I believe this shows our ability to overcome our obstacles with smiles on our faces. Like all children in a great big family, eventually we have to fly from the nest. What you may or may not know is that you're already more prepared for life outside of school than you know. If you were part of student council, if you were part of band, you learned discipline. If you were part of student council, you learned teamwork. If you were part of book club, you learned tolerance. Almost everything you did in school has taught you a lesson that you can take into your lives and use to survive. As any other time you leave your parents' house, you have choices. From this day on, everything you do will be a choice. Make the right ones that will lead you down a golden path of success. Take the Wizard of Oz, for example. Had Dorothy strayed from her golden path, she may not have been able to reach her goal of getting home. If you want to go to college, the army, or the workforce, don't stray off your path and end up lost in the sauce of life. Stay on task and get the best result. I'm not saying not to have fun either. It's good to have fun from time to time if you're in a proper position to do so. I wish for all of you to find occupations that you won't grow tired of. Do something that you will be able to have fun and enjoy for as long as you can. Don't pursue money if it doesn't make you happy. Pursue happiness that will pay the bills. That is what I believe true success is. Making bank by doing something you love. Remember that you are a bulldog. You are strong and persistent. Don't let anyone push you around and tell you that you can't do something. Today, you're graduating from high school. Not everybody can achieve this. You have already won. All you have to do now is keep winning. Be like the student athlete and never stop grinding. Keep it 100 because the game of life does not end until you fall. Finally, I would like to end with my gratitude and farewells. First, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the ability to be here today and keeping me safe these past 18 years. He will continue to do so. Next, I would like to thank my parents and family. I know I can be pretty expensive at times, but trust me, your investments are paying off because here I am graduating as valedictorian today. Love you guys. I would like to thank my not blood-related family, the faculty and staff of Butler High School, and all the friends I have made over the years. My first few years, I was always rainbows and sunshine. But as the years dragged on, I began to drop my head and the rain started falling. You all were the ones who patted me on the back and told me to look up and keep going. Your friendship and encouragement got me to where I am today. I will cherish our memories forever to keep me motivated. And I hope you will all do the same. Now I would like to wish you all luck and prosperity with all of your individual goals and aspirations. May God bless you, and remember Dr. Mabry loves you. Now go out there and dab on them.
With the celebration of the Memorial Day in the next few days, the Richmond County Board of Education believes that it's most appropriate to remind everyone of Augusta's long and distinguished military tradition. With that in mind, I respectfully ask any of our graduates today who have mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, or other loved ones who are unable to attend graduation ceremony because of their service in the military or armed forces, please stand at this time and be recognized. Graduates, please know that the Richmond County Board of Education appreciates the sacrifices of your family, that your families are making in order to preserve and protect America's freedoms. Thank you. You may be seated. On behalf of George Phineas Butler Comprehensive High School, faculty and staff, I would like to welcome each of you to the class of 2017's graduation. At this time, I would like to recognize the Richmond County School System Board members, superintendent, and senior team members seated on the stage. Board members, Mr. Marion Barnes, President, Mr. Jimmy Atkins, Vice President, Ms. Venus Kane, Ms. Patsy Scott, Mrs. Helen Minshew, and Mr. Jack Padgett. Dr. Angela Pringle, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kenneth Bradshaw, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Debbie Alexander, Associate Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction and Technology, Dr. LaMonica Hillman, Assistant Superintendent of Area 1, Dr. Melinda Cobb, Assistant Superintendent of Area 2, and our own Ms. Harris, Assistant Superintendent of Area 3. Mr. Barnes, will you please join me at the podium for the presentation of the candidates for graduation? Candidates for graduation, please stand. Mr. Barnes, on behalf of the administration and faculty of George P. Butler Comprehensive High School, I am proud to present to you the candidates for graduation who have met the guidelines, policies, requirements established by the Georgia Department of Education, the Richmond County Board of Education, and for their respective certificates, diplomas, and appropriate seals. Mr. Barnes, I present to you the candidates for graduation for the class of 2017.
Dr. Mabry, on behalf of the Richmond County Board of Education, I proudly accept those candidates for graduation who have met the guidelines, policies, and requirements established by the State of Georgia General Assembly, the Georgia Department of Education, and the Richmond County Board of Education for their respective certificates, diplomas, and appropriate seals. And congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Barnes. Candidates, you may be seated. Our ceremony today is being professionally videotaped by the River City Video Productions in partnership with WJBF News Channel 6. Please feel free to stop by the table and reserve your copy. At this time, the class of 2017 would like to express their desire for parents, relatives, and friends to refrain from noisy behavior such as air horns and bells that would detract from the recognition due to the members of the class of 2017. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Marshals, come forward.
Tiara is the valedictorian for Butler High School class of 2017. Tiara has been accepted to the College of Her Dreams, the Savannah College of Arts and Design. There she plans to major in animation. Tiara's ultimate goal is to secure a job with Cartoon Network. Among the awards Tiara received this year were highest overall average in 12th grade, A on the roll, highest class average in human anatomy, pre-calculus, and AP psychology. She is going to follow a course goal. The Georgia DO is Fine Arts on the court, Spanish level 5 on the court, the Flair on the court, Betty Club Gold, and as well as the Straight 28 for completing her high school career with a perfect transcript. Tiara scholarships include the Watson Brown Scholarship, $12,000, Comcast Student Achievement Scholarship, Reed Foundation Scholarship. Tiara is a preliminary Phil Miller Scholar. Kalia Celeste Turner. Kalia is a salutatorian for Butler High School class of 2016. Kalia has been accepted to Auburn State University and the University of West Georgia. She has decided to attend the University of West Georgia in the fall. Kalia plans to major in education. Her honors this year include Straight 28 course for completing high school with a perfect transcript, the cosmetology 4th year honor course, AD honor roll, and the highest class average in cosmetology. Kalia is the preliminary Bellman Scholar. Cartiana Tigray Jones. Cartiana is a graduating with honors from Butler High School. She's attending her dream school, Cartiana University. She has been accepted and will attend in the fall. Cartiana will major in business. She plans to become an entrepreneur and own many businesses. Her awards this year include the Spanish Level 4 Honor Court, the Flair Honor Court, Beta Club Gold, AD Honor Roll, highest average in AP Calculus, Spanish, and Psychology. She's also received the USMC Scholastic Award of Excellence. Cartiana has earned many scholarships, the Watson Brown Scholarship, Mother's Memorial Scholarship, and the Raising Our Queens Scholarship. Carshiana is a preliminary hope scholar. Benicia Armani Lucky. Benicia is graduating from Butler High School with honors. She plans to attend Fort Valley State University. Her dream is to become a veterinarian. Her awards include National Arts Honor Society, straight 28 award for completing high school with a perfect transcript. Beta Club stole highest average in forensic science and food science. She received the Raising Our Queens Scholarship. Joseph Albert Aiden Jr. After graduation, Joseph plans to attend Augusta Technical College around the same time ending the workforce. Joseph is a proud graduate of the RPM program. Kimani Latrice Adams. Kimani's career dream is to become a dermatologist. She has been accepted into Georgia Gwinnett College and the University of West Georgia. Kimani has decided to attend West Georgia and major in biology. During Kimani's junior year, she had the highest academic average on the varsity cheerleading team. She's also a member of Flair and Honor Society. Quintaria LaShawn Adams. So that she can follow her aunt, Kenyatta Brown's footsteps. Kaya Alicia Albright. Kaya plans to attend Kentucky State University. Her intended major is nursing with a desire to eventually secure a career as a neonatal nurse. Kaya received Georgia's Certificate of Merit. She is proudly wearing the Spanish Street Honor Cord and the Straight 820 Cord for completing high school with a perfect transcript. Kaya is a preliminary hope scholar. Shamaya Montea Collins. Shamaya plans to go straight into the workforce. After working a few years, she plans to start school to pursue a degree. Marion Sarah Appleberry. Marion plans to go directly into the workforce. She plans to earn some practical work experience before committing to a permanent career choice. This year, Marion received the highest class average in Algebra 2 study. Anaya Pierre Dodger. Anaya has been accepted to Iowa University, Penn State University, and the University of Pittsburgh. She plans to pursue a career in psychology. Among the awards that Anaya received are the UGA Certificate of Merit and AB Honor. Anaya's awards and scores include the Advanced Placement Honor Cord, Spanish Level 5 Honor Cord, the National Arts Society Cord, the Flair Cord, Beta Club Stole, and the Straight 28 Cord for completing the high school with a perfect transcript. Among her scholarships are Butler High School Class of 1966 Scholarship, Button Waller Scholarship, Penn State Provost Award, Howard University State Grant, and Anaya is also a preliminary hope scholar. Ishaquan Tyree Haley. Ishaquan plans to go to a four-year college and pursue a technology major. Marcellus Antonio DeAndre. Marcellus plans to go into the United States Marines. After serving his country, he would like to pursue a degree in biology and forensic anthropology. DeAndre Deshaun Butler. DeAndre plans to pursue a two-year degree in athletic training. He received his highest class average in the intro to team sports. DeAndre has several offers for post-secondary colleges to play basketball for them as they pay for his education. Among them are East Georgia, Augusta University, Wallace State in Alabama, Florida State, South Georgia Tech, Southern Eastern Community College, Little Creek Tribal College. DeAndre has accepted the offer from Southern Eastern Community College in West Birmingham, Iowa. He has been offered a full two-year scholarship. Francisco Alberto Messinas Francisco would like to pursue a career in the military. This year, he received the Spanish Level 5 Honor Cord and the Straight 28 Cord for completing high school with a perfect transcript. Jaquan Eric Lee. Right after high school, Jaquan would like to be a father. He will follow his grandmother's
Estate Company. His school of choice will be Augusta University. Jalen Denzel Bennett. Jalen has several offers. Although Jalen has been accepted to Kennesaw State University, his score on his ASVAB is so high that he is considered in all branches. This year, Jalen received the Advanced Placement Honor Award. Shakima Naja Bennett. After graduation, Shakima plans to attend workshops to improve her working skills. Talea Monet Lockett. Talea has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. Talea's interests are so vast that she has not yet narrowed down her major or career choice. After working so very closely with the hurricane evacuees that Butler hosted, she is sure that she wants to become some sort of helper. Canary Octavius Boston Neal. After high school, Canary plans to attend Georgia Military College. After completing a 2-year degree from GMC, Canary wants to continue his education at a 4-year institute. He wants to secure a career in the sports training field. Brian Anthony Boykin. Brian plans to attend Augusta Technical College to attend a degree in cybersecurity. While working on his degree, Brian wants to serve his country through the Army National Guard. Aaliyah Jatoria Bradshaw. Aaliyah plans to attend college and university. Until she qualifies for career plans, she will join the workforce. Jalea Lachey Bridges. Jalea has been accepted into Augusta University and East Georgia College. She plans to pursue a degree in nursing at Augusta University. Today, Jalea adorns a Spanish 2 honor corps with straight 28 corps for having perfect high school transcript. Jalea also received the highest class average in Spanish reading. Keon Antonio Brinson. Although Keon has been accepted into East Georgia State College, his immediate plan is to go into the military and become trained as a computer engineer. During his time at Butler High School, Keon made an impact both inside and outside the classroom. Some of his accolades are: he received the highest class average in advanced weight training. He was the 2016 homecoming king. He played 4 years of varsity football for Butler High School while earning the straight 28 score for completing the same 4 years with a perfect transfer. Harry Jamal Brown. Harry plans to go directly into the workforce. Eventually, Harry wants to own his own business. Tony Danae Bussey. Tony has been accepted into East Georgia State College. Her career plans are to become a forensic technologist and analyst. Tony has earned the Georgia DOE Fine Arts Honor. Jameson Odell Brown Jr. Jameson plans to enter straight into the workforce after graduation. Jameson received the Bulldog of the Month Award. For his recognition, he has also received the Walk a Mile in My Shoes Award from the City Church. Jonathan Albert Moore Brunson. Jonathan has been accepted into his first choice school, Livingston College. At Livingston, he will pursue a degree in theology. Jonathan's goal is to become an evangelist. Jonathan is a member of the Flair Honor Society. DeAndre Xavier Bryson. DeAndre plans to work with an adult assistant agency. Alasia Brianna Bullock. Alasia plans to attend Albany State College to pursue a degree in physical therapy. She would like to own her own business in physical therapy rehab and have people work for her. Kahari Terrell Burton. Kahari has been accepted to Miles College in Fairfield, Alabama. He plans to major in communications. Kahari received the Georgia DOE Fine Arts Honor Corps as well as the United States Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. Kahari has also Jaden Jabbar Bush. Jaden wants to go directly into the workforce to obtain some practical work experience before pursuing a college degree. After working for a while, Jaden plans to attend college to pursue a blueprint engineer. Taya Monet Caldwell. Taya plans to attend Justin Taylor College. She wants to pursue a degree in criminal justice. After Taya completes her degree at Augusta Tech, she wants to join the police academy. Rodriguez Antonio Collins Jr. Rodriguez has been accepted to Middle Georgia State University, Armstrong State University. He has decided to attend Armstrong State University in the fall. His awards include having the highest class average in tools for college success, the straight 28 course for having a perfect transcript, the Beta Club Gold, and he has the distinct honor of representing Tuskegee University and Butler High School at the 2016 Global Youth Institute in Des Moines, Iowa. He's received the Dr. Ike Justice Watson Scholarship, Augusta Pest Control Scholarship, Greater Augusta Association of Realtors Scholarship, Posh Task Court 2016 Scholarship, and he is also a Hope Scholar. Amber Nikayla King. Amber plans to go directly into the workforce. Her career goal is to learn a business from the ground up. Once that practical knowledge is attained, she plans to start her own business. Shanice and Matt Coffey. Shanice has been accepted to several colleges. They are Georgia Gwinnett College, Fort Valley State, Augusta Tech, East Georgia State College. She has decided to attend Georgia Gwinnett College in the fall. Shanice plans to pursue a degree in nursing. She is a recipient of a scholarship from the Jenkins Memorial CME Church. Tarion Denise Coleman. Tarion has been accepted to Florida Atlantic University and the University of Rio Grande. She decided to attend the University of Rio Grande in the fall. She has earned a straight 28 award for having perfect transcript as well as a cosmetology 4th year award. While performing academically, Tarion has also balanced an impressive sports career. Last year, Tarion captured the state title in 2 track events. She will receive a track scholarship from Rio Grande in the amount of $60,000. Sean Rodriguez Collins Jr. Sean plans to attend South Carolina State University to major in engineering technology. Daniel Nicholas Crosser. Daniel plans to join the United States Army. His desired position would be an MOS infantry. Daniel stayed active at Butler High School by being a valuable member of the varsity football team. Joanna Nicole Cruz Reyes. Joanna plans to enter into the Chick Studio in New York City. She wants to pursue a career in cosmetology. Joanna is a member of the Foreign Language Honor Society. Nicholas Keontre Devon Jackson. Nicholas plans to go directly into the workforce after graduation. Therese Montreal. Therese plans to attend Augusta Technical College for Hampshire to pursue a career in culinary arts. He dreams of someday becoming a head chef in a popular restaurant. Lamar Dawson. Lamar plans to attend Georgia College and State University to become an elementary or middle school English teacher. He maintained a perfect transcript in his high school career and earned a straight 28 score. Lamar is another student that performed in and out of the classroom. Football and track occupied his extracurricular attention. Jaquez Ashotwa Marcellus DeQuan Detweiler. Jaquez has been accepted into East Georgia State College. He plans to major in criminal justice. Damaya D'Angelo Dodd. Damaya plans to attend Georgia State University and major in engineering and minor in business. Shundrick McQuan Dukes. Shundrick has been accepted into Georgia DOE Fine Arts Honor Corps and the National Art Society. Marcus Leonard Dunson. Marcus has an entrepreneur skill that drives him to being his own boss. He plans to start his own clothing line. Jaleesa Candace Duran. Jaleesa has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. She plans to pursue a degree in business with a concentration in retail. Brianna Michelle Ferguson. Brianna has been accepted into Savannah State University. She will pursue a degree in biology. Brianna's career aspirations are to become an OB/GYN before she becomes 30. Her dream medical school is Emory School of Medicine. Brianna has earned the advanced placement in honor corps. Nashay Ethel Fields. Nashay plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. While serving our country, she plans to attend college. Nashay's career goal is to become a plastic surgeon. She has earned the Georgia DOE Fine Arts Honor Corps and the Spanish Level 4 Honor Corps. Panisha Victoria Freeman. Although Panisha has been accepted into Augusta Technical College, she plans to go to Albany State University to major in nursing. Panisha was an active member of FCCLA during the year and all of her time at Butler. Taniqua Amani George. Taniqua has been accepted to Augusta University and plans to attend this fall. Her intended major is pre-nursing and ultimately she wants to become a neonatal nurse. Taniqua has decided to minor in business because someday she wants to own her own pediatric center for the less fortunate. Taniqua has earned a straight 28 honor corps from high school with a perfect chance. Daniel Alexander Gibson. Daniel has been accepted to Augusta University. His intended major is sports medicine. Daniel has earned a straight 28 corps, having a perfect transfer. The Beta Club Gold and the U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Honor. Shayanique Yakima Gibbons. Shayanique plans to attend Clayton State University. She also plans to join the Army Reserve while she attends college. Shayanique would like to major in criminal justice with a minor in business. Someday she would like to own her own business. Brianna Christine Glover. Brianna has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. She will attend the fall to pursue a degree in nursing. Sean Jamie Grace. Sean has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. He is undecided of his major. Tayana Lachey Grant. Tayana has been accepted into several colleges. Among them are Johnson & Wales University, the University of Advanced Technology, and South Carolina State University. Tayana has decided to attend South Carolina State University to major in computer forensic community programming. She has earned Georgia DOE Fine Arts Corps, the Beta Club Gold, and the highest average in advanced band. Tayana has received the following scholarship, the Reed Foundation Scholarship. Shaylor Jamina Nairee Green. Shaylor plans to attend Charleston Southern University to pursue a bachelor's degree. Urissa Desmanda Ashe Green. Urissa plans to go straight into the workforce. Eventually, she plans to attend college, but wants to experience the workforce first. Reggie Ramon Greer Jr. Reggie plans to attend Augusta Technical College to major in welding. Ramani Reggie Greer. Ramani would like to enlist into the United States military. Nakia Tiana Hayes. Nakia plans to enter directly into the workforce after high school. Roderick Deontay Hampton. Roderick has been accepted into East Georgia State College. His career goal is to eventually become a dermatologist. Ashana Renee Hargrave. Ashana has been accepted into Clayton State University and Albany State University. She has decided to attend Albany State in the fall. Ashana plans to major in nursing with hopes of one day specializing in neonatal nursing. Among her accomplishments are the Georgia DOE Fine Arts Honor Corps, the Beta Stone, the Straight 28 Corps, and for completing high school with a perfect transcript. Ashana also received Augusta Technical College Move On and Ready Participation Award. She's been offered the Velma Mudge Grant Honors Program at Albany State, and it was offered $12,000 for the next 4 years. Ashana is a Hope Scholar. Kelvin Kente Harmon Jr. Georgia Gwinnett College in the fall has continued major in business with a minor in economics. Kelvin's goal is to own his own business. Deja Galaboon Harris. Deja has been accepted to finish school of cosmetology. Her goal is to become a master cosmetologist, open her own salon, and become an overall business influencer. Deja has been awarded the cosmetologist 4th year honor school. Ronisha Lanicia Harris. Ronisha plans to attend Virginia College in Columbia, South Carolina. She plans to major in cosmetology. Maria Galupe Hernandez Mendoza. Maria plans to attend college to major in cosmetology studies. She has received the Straight 28 Award for having perfect transcript and the National Honor Society Award. Rosa Lynn Hurston. Rosa plans to initially attend college and pursue her passion for arts. Her honors include the Advanced Placement Honor Corps and the National Honor Art Society. Mashandra Desiree Ternay Dixon. Mashandra plans to attend Augusta Technical College to pursue a major in early childhood education. She received the National Honor Society Award. Theodore Roosevelt Hilton Jr. Theodore plans to attend Clayton State University to major in biology. This year, Theodore received the award for AD Honor Roll. Ronald Lucas Hall Sessions. Ronald has been accepted to the University of West Georgia and Albany State University. Ronald has decided to attend West Georgia and major in business. His career goal is to own his own franchise. This year, Ronald received the Beta Club Stone, the Straight 28 Award for completing high school with a perfect transcript, and the highest class average in audio-visual too. Ronald is a Hope Scholar. Mercedes Natasha Holden. Mercedes plans to attend Augusta Technical College to pursue a nursing degree. After establishing herself as a nurse, she plans to enhance her nursing career by pursuing a degree in psychology. Mercedes was to take care of the body and mind. Deja Debris Holland. After high school, Deja plans to attend Augusta Technical College to major in early childhood education so that she can become more proficient at her current job at a daycare. Deja also has aspirations of becoming a model. Montrez Jamal Holmes. After high school, Montrez plans to attend college. His honors include Advanced Placement Honor Corps, the National Honor Society, the Straight 28 Award for completing high school with a perfect transcript. Daquan Benjamin Howard. Daquan plans to enter straight into the workforce after high school. Carlos LaQuantes Hughes. Carlos plans to enlist for the United States Air Force after high school. He plans to make the military his long life career. Jayla Rashonda Maya Hughes. Jayla plans to go directly into the workforce after graduation. Her career goal is to become a top management in a successful business.
Angel Kiera Simone Jackson. Angel has been accepted into East Georgia State College. After finishing her associate's degree at East Georgia, she plans to continue to pursue a bachelor's degree. She She plans on majoring in sports medicine so she can become a trainer for the NBA. She is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Earl Antoine James. After graduating, Earl plans to attend the University Technical Institute. His career goal is to be a NASCAR technician in Mooresville, North Carolina. Desiana Michaela Joffriano. Desiana plans to attend Augusta State University and join the Air Force Reserves. Her ultimate goal is to become a nurse in the military. Joelle Bryce Jones. Joelle plans to pursue a career as a professional boxer after high school. Joelle's passion for music has earned him the Georgia DOE Fine Arts Award. He has received a $3,500 a year band scholarship from Talladega. Charmaine Nicole Kent. Charmaine plans to go directly into the workforce now that she is finished with high school. Alexis Annie King. Alexis has been accepted in Augusta Technical College. She plans to major in cosmetology with a minor in business. She dreams of owning her own shop. William Henry Lambert III. William plans to attend Butler College where he majored in marketing. His awards include the Beta Soul and the Academic Decathlon second place winner. He has received a Bruton Parker Athletic Scholarship for $8,000 for 4 years, totaling $32,000. William is also a preliminary Hope Scholar. Michael Levante Lambert, Jr. Michael has been accepted into the Universal Technical Institute, and he will be attending the school in the fall. Tiana Monique Lampton. Tiana plans to go straight to the workforce after high school. Javiana Unibel Lawrence. Javiana has been accepted into East Georgia State College. She received a Foreign Language Honor Society certificate. Roy Howard Lawson III. Roy plans to enlist in the United States Army after graduation and plans on making the military his lifelong career. Jada Ayana Leary. Jada has been accepted into the University of West Georgia, and although she has been accepted, she's going to postpone her attendance until the spring to complete her basic training for the United States National Guard. Jada received $50,000 from the National Guard to fund her education at West Georgia. Cecilia Christina Lee. Cecilia plans to enlist in the Air Force to serve her country. After her military obligation, she plans to attend Armstrong Strait University to study nursing. Her ultimate goal is to become a nurse practitioner. Landon DeVron Lissine. Landon has proudly enlisted in the United States Army. He will be leaving for Fort Benning on June 6th to start his basic training. Once Landon has fulfilled his obligation to the United States Army, they will fund his entire college education. He is also a preliminary Hope Scholar. Jerry Jerome Leverett, Jr. Jerry has been accepted into Virginia Wesleyan College. He plans on majoring in business so that he can later start his own clothing and shoe line. Jerry has received a $300 scholarship from the Jenkins Memorial Church. Shakiria Taitra Lewis. Shakiria plans to attend Augusta Technical College immediately after high school. Her ultimate goal is to attend Augusta University to major in occupational therapy. Michelle Chaselin Lott. Michelle has been accepted into Savannah State University in Fort Valley. She has decided to attend Savannah State University to major in criminal justice. Michelle is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Dontrell Anthony Lovett. Dontrell has been accepted into East Georgia State College and will be attending the Swainsboro campus in the fall. His goal is to become a computer scientist and eventually create programs and build computers. Jawan Bidet Lundy. Jawan plans to attend Clayton State University in the fall. His intended major is nursing, and his peers have elected him Mr. Senior this year. Allison Brooke Maddox. Allison has been accepted into Shorter University. Her plans are to obtain her cosmetology license and work as a professional makeup artist and eventually work as a special effects makeup artist. Tatiana Danae Release McGee. Tatiana plans on enlisting in the United States Air Force. She plans on making the Air Force a lifelong career. Mary Lee Elizabeth Marshall. Mary plans on enlisting in the United States Air Force, and she plans on making the military a lifelong career. Kiera Deshawn Martin. Kiera has been accepted into Miles College, Benedict College, and Voorhees College. She plans on attending South Carolina State University and majoring in biology. Her goal is to become a dermatologist. She has received the Reed Foundation Scholarship, the Talladega Band Scholarship, and the South Carolina State Scholarship. Marvin Deontay Martin. Marvin plans to enlist in the United States Air Force after graduation. Although Marvin plans to serve his country, he also wants to start college in the spring of 2018. Crystal Letice McGee. Crystal plans to attend the university to become an X-ray technician. Crystal is drawn to that field because it combines her passion for technology with her love for helping patients. Ajero Tyrese Middleton. Ajero has been accepted into several schools, among them are Clark Atlanta, Augusta University, and Savannah State. He has decided to attend Savannah State University to major in fine arts. Ajero is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Mayette Kiera Miles. Mayette plans to attend a technical college to major in early childhood and music. After an associate degree, Mayette plans to further her education with a bachelor's degree in music. It is her dream to teach children music. Nasir Thomas Millian. Nasir plans to attend college to pursue a bachelor's degree. Deja Charnay Patrice Mitchell. Deja plans to attend Savannah College of Art and Design in the fall. Deja is a preliminary Hope Scholar. LaQuanje DeAndre Moss. LaQuanje plans to go directly into the workforce after graduation. He wants to eventually own his own business. Desiree Veronica Neelius. Desiree plans to attend Voorhees College after graduation. Her intended major is criminal justice. Jaquez Tyreek Nimmers. Jaquez has been accepted into East Georgia State College, and he plans to major in physical therapy assistance. Jayana Kyasia Patterson. Jayana has been accepted into Albany State, and she wants to receive a bachelor's degree in chemistry and eventually obtain a doctorate degree in pharmacy. Julian Orion Payne. Julian plans to attend East Georgia State College. Julian plans to obtain a master's degree in computer science and become an information technology specialist. After he completes his degree, he plans to join the United States Army. Oriental Precious Pearson. Oriental plans to enlist in the United States Army. After a tour of duty, she plans to join the Army Reserve so that she can go to college to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Ayana Carey Benicia Destiny Condon. Ayana plans to enlist in the United States Army after high school. She also wants to attend Millermont Technical College to major in nursing. Ayana received a scholarship from the Bonus organization. Kiana Michelle Quiller. Kiana plans to go directly into the workforce now that she has finished with high school. Kiana's career goal is to be a small business owner. Juan German Ramos. Juan plans to attend Augusta Technical College to major in automotive technician. His career goal is to open an automotive repair shop with his brother. Juan has received the highest rank that the Boy Scouts of America offer. He is an Eagle Scout. Jatavian Javon Redfield. Jatavian Jatavian plans to attend Augusta Technical College. She plans to major in the field of computer science with a minor in psychology. Jatavian is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Jermaine Devontae Amit Reeves. Jermaine has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. Tawana Michelle Rose. Tawana plans to go to Clayton State University. She would like to pursue a career as a veterinarian or as a caretaker for pets. Carlisa Elaine Etheridge Richardson. Carlisa plans to attend Clayton State University. Her goal is to own her own hotel someday. Christian Jael Robinson. Christian plans to attend college after high school. He is undecided about his major, but he knows he wants to be involved in the world of basketball. Regine Emily Rogers. Regine has been accepted into St. Augustine University and Fort Valley State University. She has decided to attend Fort Valley and major in physical therapy with a minor in social work. Regine is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Marquise Daquan Rogers. Marquise plans to attend Augusta University after high school. His goal is to secure a full-time position in the business sector. Clarissa Alicia Ruffin. Clarissa has travel enlisted in the United States Navy. She will be leaving Augusta on June 13th for Fort Flint, Michigan to begin her basic training. Akila Noel Scott. Akila has the proud honor of being the 2016-2017 Star Student for Butler High School. She has been accepted into Savannah College of Art and Design. She plans to major in game design and development. Akila has received the following scholarships: the SCAD Academic Honor Scholarship and the SCAD Freshman Honor Scholarship. And Akila is also a preliminary Hope Scholar. Eric Anton Thomas Shelton. Eric has been accepted into East Georgia State College. He will be attending the Swainsboro campus in the fall. His goal is to become a marriage and family therapist. Cody Joe Sims. Cody plans to go directly into the workforce after high school. Corey DeQuan Slater. Corey plans to go to college after high school to pursue a bachelor's degree. Cornelia Marie Smith. Cornelia has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. She plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Aaron Emmanuel St. Charles. Aaron plans to attend East Georgia State College to major in fine arts. Mitchell Devontae Taylor. Mitchell plans to go straight into the workforce after high school. DeAndre Norvette Thomas. DeAndre has been accepted into Augusta Technical College. He is a proud graduate of the RPM program and he plans to major in computer engineering. Montez Cortelius Davis Travis. Montez plans to go straight to the workforce after graduation. After a while in the workplace, he will pursue a science degree at a historically black college. Isaiah Justin Teese. Isaiah has been accepted into Life University in Marietta, Georgia. His career plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Biology. His dream job would be to work for the Center of Disease Control. Isaiah has received the following scholarships: Life University Bowling Scholarship, Adult USBC Bowling Scholarship, and the Augusta USBC Bowling Scholarship. Isaiah is also a preliminary Hope Scholar. Rayana Moye Turner. Rayana plans to attend Butler Funeral Service College. She plans to be a mortician and own her own funeral home. She has received the Mother's Memorial Scholarship. Tykeria Zykia Turner. Tykeria has been accepted into Voorhees College. She plans to major early childhood education. Someday, in addition to educating children, Takiri would like to become a registered nurse. Patrick Cecil Usher. Patrick plans to attend Augusta Technical College in the fall and major in criminal justice. His career goals is to join the police force and work his way up to the narcotics division. Veronica Bronchelle Van Dylen. Veronica plans to attend a technical college and work on a degree in culinary arts. Yeliana Cambria Dilesia Virgin. Yolanda plans to attend Valdosta State University in the fall. Her career goal is to be a paramedicine and veterinarian. Sierra Shania Walker. Sierra plans to attend technical school to obtain an associate's degree in business. Rayshawn Armand Walker Jr. Rayshawn plans to attend Fort Valley State University in the fall. He also plans to join the Army Reserve to serve his country while attending college. He would like to major in computer science. He's been offered a $5,000 a year band scholarship from Talladega College, and South Carolina State has offered Rashad a band scholarship for $9,000 for 4 years, totaling $36,000. Terry Lorenzo Wallace Jr. Terry plans to attend college after high school and pursue a bachelor's degree. He wants to become an NFL athletic trainer. Shahana Shakoya Tequila Washington. Shahana plans to attend Clark Atlanta University. She dreams of opening her own business that will take care of animals. Natavia Zanae Watford. Natavia will start her post-secondary education at Augusta Technical College. Eventually, she would like to transfer to Full Sail University to major in graphic design. She wants to be a concept artist or a storyboard artist. Aria Denise Watson. Aria plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. She plans on making the Air Force a lifelong career. Aria is a preliminary Hope Scholar. Victor Dante Weddington. Victor plans to go directly into the workforce after graduation. Victoria Renee Weddington. Although Victoria has been accepted into Johnson Wales University, she plans to enlist the United States Air Force. She wants to eventually open her own bakery once she leaves the military. Giovanna Aaliyah White. Giovanna plans to attend East Georgia State College to major in English. Giovanna is a proud graduate of the RPM program. Kayla Renee White. Kayla plans to attend Augusta Technical College to major in criminal justice. Zarek Orlando Weidman, Jr. Zarek is a proud graduate of the RPM program. He has secured a full-time position with Textron, the partners for the RPM program. Javante Quincy Williams. Javante plans to attend a 4-year college after high school and pursue a career in nursing. Ramir Zaquil Williams. Ramir plans to attend Augusta State University to major in graphic design. His career goal is to start his own business by making and selling his own art. Alexis Marie Zarowski. Alexis plans to attend Queen's Student School of Cosmetology, and she wants to become a master cosmetologist and pursue a management degree and open her own salon.
It is with great pleasure that I announce that the class of 2017 for George P. Butler High School has earned $744,986. $worth of scholarships, over $500,000.
Good morning, everyone.
I'm sorry. Just stand right here.
morning, everyone. I am Kiera Martin, the proud president of Butler High School class of 2017. To my fellow Bulldogs dressed proudly in your black and gold, the time has come to start a new chapter in our lives. Since high school freshmen, we have patiently waited on this day, and just as the sun rises in the morning, it came in the blink of an eye. We have reached a milestone in our lives and unconsciously lit a flame in the lives of people who have watched us grow from children to young adults. Now we close the doors on our high school lives. We look toward the future with motivations from the very moment, knowing that where there is a way, where is there, and will is a way. Whether tired, sleepy, sick, or depressed, we made our way here today, Butler High School graduates. As it is a tradition at a graduation ceremonies, we will move our tassel from the right side of our motorboard to the left side, which symbolizes one transitions from candidates to graduate. At this time, it is with great pleasure I ask for the George P. Butler High School class of 2017 to please stand. Okay, and move your tassel from the right to the left. Thank you and congratulations, Butler class of 2017.
Can we please stand for the singing of the Butler High School alma mater and the recessional?